break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Appreciate the report, Allie. We've got Mike Conley, and it's Wilson in at the three, the small forward. Here's Oden. Nails the baby hook. Oden's got 7 now in this quarter.
He's been so effective down the stretch, capitalizing on all his opportunities.
First one falls. Both good from the line that time.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Pass to Waiters. Back to Conley. Here's Oden. Misses from short range. Releases. The shot by Russell, no good. Shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Pass to Oden. Here's Wilson. Waters, the pass to Cook. Here's Wilson. Pocket 4 from behind the arc. And Parker pulls it down. Now here's Russell.
The ball goes to the away team.
Gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Cook. Here's Wilson.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
At the line for the away team.
And he makes a first.
2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Pass to McRoberts. Gets the 3 to fall. McRoberts has got 22 points.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Here's Cook. The 3, Conley. Hits the trifecta.
Who else but Mike Conley? This guy seems to always come up in the big moments.
Pass to Russell. And is blocked. That's another board. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the game. Here's Oden. Here's Wilson. Off target from 3-point range. Shooting around 44%. Not bad. Here's Parker. That shot's good. Russell making the play. 19 points in the game.
Hey, brought him up a solid play, hit him an open look, and he delivers.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Here's Waters. Pass to Cook. Stolen by Russell. Here's McRoberts. Parker passes to McRoberts. Parker against Conley. Here's McRoberts. That misses. And a chance to tie it. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Waters. For 3. He buries it from 3.
Pick works well there, but the deep.
40 seconds left in the final quarter. Tipped. In transition. Here they come. And he dunks it down.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you got to treat every possession like like it's crucial.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Rebounded by Cook. That's it. They've won the series. And they start out the postseason with a bang. A big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
Time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you later. Just checked in for Florida. Livingston comes in for Thompson. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Florida's head coach was saying to the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. So for Texas right now, we've got Jackson, and it's Durant in at the 4 slot. Inside. Picked it out of midair. Here's Brewer. Pass to Horford. They set the screen. To take the lead. Oh, denied by Durant.
Huge block as the length of KD paying off there.
The 3-ball. KD splashes the triple. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Texas.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And another difference maker that we can point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Shot clock at 2. And yep, it's good. Livingston's got 11 points here in the second half.
He's only 1 for 4 here in the fourth, but maybe that bucket will ignite his offense.
Pass to Jackson. Beyond the arc. Richards pulls it in.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
On the wing, Durant. Back to Jackson. Pass to Hernandez. Durant looking around. Shoots over Horford. Durant with the bucket. Durant's got 8 points in the quarter.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Livingston.
2 minutes.
Pass to Noah. Here's Brewer. Screen by Horford. Here's Richards. 3-pointer off the mark. Texas has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Rebound Florida. Noah's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Richards, pass to Livingston. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Jackson on the wing.
And the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball. You just can't give it away like that.
Florida's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Brewer pass to Richards. Oh, denied by Durant. Jackson outside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside,
It's a three-point game.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Here's Livingston. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within two here. And so he hits both. Now Jackson. 52 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Here's Livingston, and he'll draw a foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Man, good whistle.
Second team foul. At the line for two.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within two here. And so he makes both from the line. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
Jackson with it. Now Horford defending. Let's go with a three. Oh, gets the three to fall.
Their strategy has been pretty simple.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Richards. Here's Livingston. There's the triple. Deflected. And now we've got an intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Third team foul. Shooting.
Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker.
2 shots.
And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. 15 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Horford for three. Texas with a rebound. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Richards. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game. Gets the three ball to go.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
That's it. They've won the series. And really, any win is a big win here in the postseason.
Yeah, every game counts now, and there's no second chances. So they must be pleased with the results.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And it's right in at the three. Here's the pick to the inside. It's tipped. Stolen by Payne. Right on the wing. It's picked off. Here's Morales. Pass to Porter. Here's Allen. And he lobs it up top. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game over.
So they take the lead. He's got 27.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
And here's Porter. Here's Morales to the paint. Here's Allen. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
Right outside. Misses the three.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Now here's Oubre. Here's Morales. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Morales has got 38 points.
This has been the reoccurring theme of the second half. Inconsistency getting stops.
Here's Price. Takes the three. Fires in the triple.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Now here's Oubre. Pass to Porter. Over right. Rebounded by Payne. Payne's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Price. Left side right. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Porter with it. Pass to Morales.
Huge turnover there and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
Gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Outside Payne. Here's Price. White on the wing. Morales with a rebound. Morales has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. The drive by Porter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Exactly. The defense is determined not to allow the easy layup like that. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Porter hits them both.
He's such a great free throw shooter who can handle big moments.
Shooting around 44%. Not bad. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot. Hey, those and one plays can really be backbreakers in a close game.
Gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter for Braves. And the visitors call time here. Oubre finds Porter. Here's Cooper. Launches it from deep. Price pulls it in.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. Just 5 to shoot. White. Yeah!
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Here's Oubre. Porter pass to Allen. And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good. And it's a 7-point game.
That's how you protect the lead. Build it out with clutch free throws.
Here's Cooper. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
So he gets them both. And it's a 6-point ball game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Porter from outside. He can't get it to go. And that's going to do it for this series. They'll move on. And they start out the postseason with a bang. A big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Break, I got a chance to hear what the head coach for the Wildcats said to the team. Coach knows they're losing the 3 battle, and he told the team we need to limit their outside looks, force them to put it on the floor, and make them beat us off the dribble. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Payne. Shot clock at 5. Here's Campbell. It's blocked. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. The visitors with the ball. Payne with the bucket. And here's Brown. And it's Ellis in at the 4. Pass to Green. Over Payne. Wright with the board. Wright's got 9 rebounds now. To tie it up. Here's Ellis. Wright outside. Outside Payne. Back to Wright. 6 to shoot. Here's Ellis. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Brown. From 9 feet out. That one's good from Green. And the assist from Brown. Green's got 10 points in the quarter.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits a shot and will go to the line.
Shooting for the right.
Tight game. He is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Pass to Rivera. Fires for 3. Counted from distance. Rivera's got 22.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Here's Ellis. Shoots from 12. A shot. No good. 1:46 left in the 4th quarter. Takes him. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Rivera. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Rivera's got 15 points here in the 2nd half.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
The shot's good.
Instead of risking something on the perimeter, he just works it inside.
Reading the defense, it's in the open. He does not hesitate.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for your Hornets.
Good on the first. And that puts him up 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up his lead.
Here's Ellis. And Walton pulls it down. Gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter.
While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his points.
Here's Ellis. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Driving in. And he gets the bucket.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Here's Ellis. From 20 feet. The shot misses. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
Pass to Robbie. Lets the 3 fly. And Campbell pulls it down.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
And that's an intentional foul.
Ryan. Second personal foul. At the line for 2.
So the first one drops. And that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 7-point game. And the visitors call
Out of here.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the 4th. victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
Time for us to say goodbye. We hope you enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference playoffs. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. As we leave, we present our player of the game.
That the visiting team coach was giving to his team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Allie, thank you. And it's right in at the three. The three is up. Wilson grabs the board. Got 6 of their 13 shots to go. From deep, Conley. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Conley's got 23.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Pass to White. The three is up. Pure from three-point range. White's got 11 points here in the second half. Here's Wilson. Fires from deep. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Here's Conley. Shot clock at 6. Fires the three. Price pulls it in. Price has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Payne pass to Price. Soft touch off the glass.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
He's guarded by Conley. That one's wide left. Got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Pass to Waiters.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Conley. From deep. Drops in the three. Conley's got 15 points here in the second half.
One of the league's more reliable three-point shooters. Conley didn't always have that in his game, but he's lethal now.
Right outside. Lets it go from deep. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
And just a huge answer right there with a three of their own. And the crowd now is in a frenzy.
Yeah, and the game as close as this one, every possession is critical. They've got to give as good as they get, and so far, that's been the case.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
He's guarded by Conley. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And trying to cut into this deficit, tough to leave any points on the table. Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need a match. Save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys. The young kids like to say, that's doing too much. falls into that category. That was too much.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Waters, and he buries it.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and it's
down low. Deflects the pass. And he commits the intentional foul.
yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe. They're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
Making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
Pass to Price from outside the arc. Can't get it to drop, and they go to the intentional foul.
Mendez. Fifth personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for the away team.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he's unable to get the second one. And so they foul intentionally.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Oh, he buried the three. And the series has been won.
Lots of credit to the work and effort they poured into winning this conference. You don't take that lightly because it's a significant achievement. They've sent some of the best teams in the East home early. Well done.
But with that success, a reminder that the most difficult part of this journey lies ahead.
True enough, but still, only one team comes out of each conference, and every year is a battle for the chance to go to the finals.
A chance to celebrate this moment because preparations are now in motion for the biggest matchup of the year, the NBA.
Team had some words for his team over the break. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Shots blocked! So for Texas right now, they've got Kevin Durant, and it's Hernandez in at the small forward. Jackson on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 3 assists in the game.
Fantastic look from Durant. Such an underrated playmaker.
Here's Roddy. Back to Brown. Pass to Rivera. The 3. Durant pulls it in.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And that one right there, that's the play with KD and that rip through. That move is so good that the league started to consider how they'd rewrite the rule book for guys reaching in.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Durant.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Out to the wing. Pass to Green. From downtown. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Here's Rivera. Here's Walton. There's the block. On the break. Durant for 3. And Walton pulls it down. Walton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Rivera. Launches a 3. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got 5 rebounds in the game.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Back to Jackson. It's rebounded by Roddy.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Roddy. Here's Rivera. Here's Walton. Yes! He
opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now here's Jackson. Shoots from the elbow. Jump shot is good. Jackson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown, and he really took advantage.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
Here's Green. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Pass to Durant. Durant owning the inside.
One of those nights that Kevin Durant is just massive for his team. For my money, this guy's the best scoring forward of all time.
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth. Here's Rivera. Yep, right through the net.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
To the middle. Durant finishes off the line.
And how smart, just get the ball to KD and get out of the way.
Here's Rivera. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Team foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a two-possession affair.
Jackson outside with the drive, and he sinks it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Huge possession, and he nets it.
Now here's Green. Here's Walton. Money.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. Jackson surveying the D. Count it!
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Here's Rivera. Texas with a rebound. The deep three from Durant. He's off from three. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
I think that's a wrap.
A three off the inbound. It's in.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as Sasquatch? Now those big guys are everywhere.
And that's going to do it for this series. They'll move on.
Well, this team tried and tested all season long and certainly deserving to be champions of the West. Credit the organization, the front office, the coaching staff, and of course the players, all the support from their families. A lot of sacrifices have to be made to get to this point.
Indeed, and now one final challenge for them to overcome. Maybe the biggest challenge they faced yet.
Yeah, and you know at this stage of the playoffs, it can
A report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. We've got Jeff Green, and it's Walton in at the center position.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Pass to Waiters. Here's Oden. Goes back up. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
Tell you what, the way they've been eating up that offensive backboard in the second half, you would think they're the team that's leading.
Outside, Green. Here's Rivera. 4-3. Not going to go that time. Pass to Cook. Outside Conley. Robinson with it. Back to Conley. Puts up a three. Knocks down the long J.
One of the league's more reliable three-point shooters. Conley didn't always have that in his game, but he's lethal now.
Here's Rivera. Sends it home from three-point land. Rivera's got 40 points.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Back to Conley. It's deflected. Pass to Roddy. And here is Green. The fader. Rebounded by Oden.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got assist number 8 now on the night. And Brown has got the ball here for the Hoyas. They've led by as many as 14. Roddy, the pass to Brown. Here's Rivera. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. Rivera's got Wilson's checked in for Robinson. Gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Waters. Pass to Conley. There's a screen. 4 on the clock. Oden misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Here's Green from the arc. And Conley grabs the miss. Conley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Waiters. A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter here. Back to Conley. Step back shot. Yes, it's good. Conley's got 9 points now in the second half.
Who else but Mike Conley? This guy seems to always come up in the big moment.
Here's Rivera. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
There's 57 seconds left in the game. Waters. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Boy, this lead is razor thin.
KBA, there's a chance to extend that right here.
Pass to Walton. Conley against Brown. Here's Cook. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
And talk about stay at 2 for 1 right now.
Here's Rivera. Nails it from beyond the arc.
During this final quarter, he has erupted from outside the arc. Just assume every three he takes now is going down.
And the visitors call time here. Here's Waters. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some of his age of work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
Cash. And that one brings them within 1.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
First free throw is good. And that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good. And it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Pass to Waiters. Can't get the 3 to fall. What an incredible ride. Culminating in a championship. What a team. This